Hello, my name is Caroline Nettle and today I'm going to be doing an angel reading for April 2019. So how I do these is that I pick 4 cards, and today we are using the delicious Gaia Oracle from Tony Carmine Solano. And because we're doing that, I'd just like to give a very quick shout out to my darling friend Polly Higgins, who is trying to bring in ecocide as a law, and she's very, very sick at the moment, so if you could all join me in sending healing prayers to her. And the other shout out I want to give is to Greta Thunberg, who is just the most outrageously amazing teenager I've ever had the joy to find out about. She is responsible for standing up to people and saying exactly what's happening in the world, and she's a mere 16 years old, so big shout out to Greta Thunberg. So there we are, since this is a Gaia Oracle reading that we're doing. So normally what I do is I pick 4 cards, but I feel like I want to just tune in quickly and see what they've got to say, and I'm glad I did. Okay, so the message going out to anyone watching this is that, gosh, it's a tough time at the moment for us humans here in Earth School, specifically with what's going on in the UK politically, which is just a massive, great big free-for-all, and what's going on in America, what's going on for the planet. We've got floods, we've got fires, we've got ice sheets melting much faster than they were thinking. So it's a bit of a turbulent time, they're telling me. And what's really important is to put your seatbelt on. And obviously by that I'm being metaphysical. What is important to be during these really turbulent times? And people have been saying that 2012 to 2032 was going to be turbulent, and it really is proving to be that. So what I'm hearing from the angels is it's really important to stay centered, breathe, go within, find out what's actually true for you. I'm feeling a really strong sense for this month specifically of, and as I do that my whole body relaxes, and I think we're so frantic all the time. So really be mindful this month of just, what is it that's coming up for me? And that might be activity, that might be do nothing, that might be rest and heal, that might be, you know, go out and take action. So each individual person on this planet, although we are a collective, I'm being told to say that each individual on the planet really needs to and listen to the little voice that's coming up. So that's the precursor for the reading. I don't actually think that's the right word, but there we are, that's the word that came. So I'm going to pick 1 card for each month, and I may have to grab my glasses, which I can't see just now. One card, sorry, for each week. There we are. And they're beautiful. Like I said, they're from Gaia Oracle. Okay, Ocean of Eternal Love. I just love this. Healing, certainty. Oh no, healing, creativity, fertility. I hope that's not too shiny. Isn't that beautiful? So I love that blue colour. Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. Beautiful, really beautiful. I love all the flowers there, and of course in April we have flowers coming through. A hidden gift is for week 3, sadness and ending a new beginning. Okay, so in the 3rd week something is going to come unexpectedly from something else. I believe that to be saying sadness and ending, and then a new beginning after the ending. So we'll dive deeper into that. And then reflection, illusion, self-examination, distortion. Okay, that's for the end of the month. And what's coming to my mind are traffic lights, which is interesting. It's on stop. I know it's not the right colour. Okay, so let's look at the first week in April 2019, healing, creativity, fertility. And what I'm hearing for the first week is pretty much it's time to create ideas. I don't feel like it's creating actions from those ideas. I think it's more brainstorming and coming up with what you need and then looking at the ways that you can and can't do it, what you need to bring in, what you've already got. So really at the project beginning, as it were, it feels, which is really ironic for me because that's exactly where I am. So really looking at everything that you have already and everything that you already need. But really, I feel like it's a real internal job. I feel that this is for people, it really feels like the birth of a project. So, and it feels as though that's really in tune with the energy of the planet at the moment, which in England we are in full on in springtime, waiting to see if there's a frost, but all the spring flowers have come up and there's certainly a kind of a expectancy in the energy, which always happens at this time of year. But what I love about it is the ocean of eternal love. It's just a droplet of water, in my opinion. Now the moon is massive in this card, and moon always signifies emotions, and the fact that it's a drop of water as well signifies emotions. So in the first week, emotions may well be running high. And I'm afraid I don't know right at this moment when the full moon is, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a full moon in the first week. But anyway, that could be wrong. So I'm just feeling this huge wave of eternal love. So knowing that we are eternal. Then we've got the healing, and the healing feels to me to be physical. So I feel that if you've had a cough for a little while, or if you've got a sore leg, it feels like this is going to be healed. And then that's when we need to go within and start brainstorming and creating this project from ideas. So bringing it from outside in, as it were. So landing the ideas, working with them and making it into a reality. So that's exciting. So the second week of April, clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. And I love Ganesha. So for me, the thing again that's really drawing me is the flowers. Flowers are joyous and colourful, and they smell lovely and they look nice in your house. And I feel that this week of the month, is going to be very fruitful. Because as well as it's saying clearing away obstacles, so I think in the first week you'll be thinking about what will the obstacles be, and then in the second week you'll be like, right, what do I need to do to clear those out of the way as much as I can. But also the word collaboration is coming into my mind. So I feel that if you are birthing something new, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a project, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a change of home. I'm not sure that I'm specifically talking about project, but it feels very project oriented. Protection and guidance is coming up in the second week. And for me, how that feels is you'll be receiving intuition, you'll be receiving messages. Either you'll go out and book an angel reading or a psychic reading or something, or you'll just be much more open to receiving information through your intuition and guidance. So the protection of Ganesha is usually I've only ever seen it as a he before, so that's interesting to me, but usually means financial abundance, abundance in everything, and here it is clearing away obstacles, protection and guidance. So like I say, we have the birth of the project in the first week. The second week is really dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure that you've got things in place that you need to be in place. And then we go to a hidden gift, sadness, an ending, and a new beginning. So this man is very clearly an angel. I can see the wings coming out of the back of him. And what I'm hearing for the third week of the month is very much something... This is so interesting. This is a little bit like what I've been doing in my videos about getting sober and acceptance. But anyway, it's as if I'm looking at a scenario and I see it my way, and then it changes because I change, and then I see a completely different scenario. So the reason this is a hidden gift is because I'm looking straight at it right now and I can't see it. But with the sadness, which comes with the ending, so that could be a breakup, that could be loss of a pet, loss of a family member, it could be anything that brings you sadness. It could be happening on the TV or happening in your own real life. This sadness which comes about, and it could be something that's nothing to do with you, like sadness at what's going on in the political or emotional or remote or religious world. It really could be anything. You are going to be feeling a sadness. There is going to be an ending. This is the third week in April 2019. But from that ending comes a new beginning. And it's ironic, isn't it, that Brexit is happening right as we're talking about this. So, but this new beginning, this is what they're talking about, a hidden gift. It's like it's been there all the time, but you've never really seen it. So the angel's advice for the end of April, the third week in April, is to just really look differently at what you're looking at. So maybe the tears are going to clean your eyes in a way that you'll be able to see more clearly, but I see a clarity coming. But there is nothing new coming in. But it will be new to you because it's already there, and it's such a gift. Again, I'm hearing the word collaboration, which is interesting. And again, I feel very strongly that this, whatever it was you were healing in week 1, is coming to fruition in week 3. So I feel that that's a very quick turnaround. But it does feel linked to whatever's going on in week 1. And then reflection, illusion, self-examination, distortion. Okay. So interesting that this card would come after the fact that you haven't been seeing properly and the gift is hidden in plain sight, as it were. But the new beginning causes reflection. This is so funny because I've just been doing a video about denial and everything to do with addictions. But I will give you a link at the end to let you have a look at those if you want to. So we get this gift which was always there in week 3, and I feel that that sends us into a period in week 4 of like, gosh, how does that affect me? Maybe you're seeing a person in a new light, maybe you're rediscovering something about yourself and you're seeing that in a new light. Whatever it is, this gift, which is a hidden gift in week 3, causes you to take time out to ponder. And I feel that this is actually a really important time to you because it's been hidden to you here and now we're being shown illusion. So it's almost as if you're discovering all the illusions that you've been telling yourself. Excuse me. I feel by the end of the 4th... Let me just take a drink, sorry. I feel by the end of the 4th week in April, you'll be coming out with some fairly profound consciousness around the story that you tell yourself. That's how it feels to me. So there's a big wake-up call happening in April, which again is very funny because we are, as a country, going through Brexit. But I feel that self-examination at this juncture will be really beneficial to you. So it's about maybe in the 4th week of April, don't book up your calendar really, really, really hardcore. You know, don't carve out some time where you can really sit and stare at your navel, as they say, but really go within and discover what the impact of the week before is having on you, because I think it's a really important time now for us. We've got the summer just around the corner. I feel that you are going in a different direction. It feels as though a new direction is coming to you. I think you have to let go in the middle of the month to things that perhaps are preventing you from seeing this opportunity. That's how it feels to me. And yeah, it feels very positive. I think the beginning 3 weeks of the month are going to ask you to look within and be centered and all of those things and get over those obstacles. But I think going into May, it just feels like you'll be ready to take on whatever comes your way. Whereas I think at the beginning of April, you're maybe not so much ready. And you've got some... Body Talk, we say masks or glasses to take off. I feel that you've been looking at life in a certain way, and you're being asked to look at it in a different, more truthful way. Anything else you want to say, angels? It feels to me as though quite a lot's going to be asked of you this month, in a variety of ways, specifically about what you ask of yourself, but also other people's expectations of you. So carve out some time for yourself to give yourself breathing space, but also to allow you to cope with what's going on. So I really hope this helps. My website is spiritualgrowthtools.co.uk. If you have any questions at all, please do get in touch. But in the meantime, all the best from the angels and myself, and really have a great month. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.